Shout out to Mike for delaying everyone their fun. No, like, so we did the Portal 2. Those videos exist, but they're not uploaded yet. And like, I talked to Mike about this like 5 hours earlier, and I wanted him to send them to Dave because Dave is a competent editor, to the best of my knowledge. And he's like, no, it's fine, I can do it. It'll take like 30 minutes to compress everything, and then, I can have it up by tonight. And I'm like, cool, do that. Have it up by 10, because I like to release one and dones at 10. And I recorded a one and done, and in the one and done, I promise that this other video has been released. And it hasn't yet. So, oh wait, never mind. He said he compressed it and left it to upload. Actually, I'm not sure then. I don't remember what his YouTube channel is. Huh, maybe it uploaded. Maybe Mike is competent. He just sent a message. I don't know his YouTube channel. I'm gonna have to ask him that later, and then release the one and done. I could technically do that right now, actually. But, we're recording, and doing things while recording is not fun. So 10:30 it'll come out. It will have come out, because you won't see this episode until 11:30, or whenever the fuck you see it. So, or unless it isn't up. If his video isn't uploaded, then I won't release the one and done, because there will be a link to the Portal 2 in the one and done. So, we'll see. If the one and done is uploaded, then the Portal 2 is uploaded. Then there'd be a link to that there. Also in this video. There would be a link to the Portal 2 in this video as well. Maybe even in the yesterday's episode, because I had mentioned it then as well. And a lot of people watched that one, which was great. Obviously that's because of the title, because I mentioned special guest, which is completely true. There was a special guest, and I had a whole lot of fun doing that. And I'm thinking about other stuff, and next week there's going to be a guest in the one and done, actually. So be on the lookout for that one. I don't know. Maybe I just bring in random friends every now and then if I'm feeling particularly bored. I do like talking to people. I like talking about myself by myself, but I also like talking to people. So sometimes that might happen. And again, to distinguish between the episodes where I'm by myself and when there's a guest is when there's a not VC girl as the thumbnail. Also, this episode won't have a thumbnail immediately because Dave is busy or something. Apparently every Friday he's gonna be busy. So, fuck him for having a life, right? Goodness gracious. Why does he get to do things? I know nothing about Dave's personal life. I have no idea what he's doing. He's just, when he's busy, he's busy. That's how it works. And that's how I like it. I think it's funny that I know nothing about Dave. I think it's hilarious, actually. It's just like, he's just this guy, and he's just like, boom. So it's cool. I like that he doesn't try to lie about anything. He just also, like, doesn't talk about anything either. Like, if he tried to lie about a whole bunch of stuff, then it'd just be like, no. But I know the state he lives in, and that's it. And I know his real name, probably. But other than that, we don't know, and we'll never know. So it's cool. He says he's white, but we don't know. I don't know. When I was sending pictures of my watch, Dave said he would send a watch picture as well, and then he sent a picture of his, like, he sent a picture of his watch, but it was way, like, zoomed in so that you could only see, like, barely some of the watch face, and I was like sad because no Dave ethnicity reveal, because if he had sent a picture of his wrist, you'd be able to see his skin color. But he's like, no. No. I don't know. He could have even replaced himself by now. I don't think he has, just because of the way he talks hasn't changed. But if he just gave his account to someone else and told them to act in his way, no one would know. No one would know. So it's great. Oh, God. Goodness gracious, though. I am super happy that yesterday's episode did get the amount of views that it did. That was awesome. And of course, Kumo is on the rise. People are watching that now. I mean, it always had a steady viewership because it has a bit of a little bit of a fan base of its own. Like I think two or three of the frequent viewers that leave comments and stuff are people that read and know the story and are just like happy that somebody else is, or that happy, like it's like cool that they're doing this. Like I get the feeling that a very, very small portion of the people who watch Kumonani are actually like people who have never heard the story before. I would like that to be the case, because then it's like, you know, I'm introducing people to this story. But it just feels like it's a lot of people who know and like the story, and I'm fine with that, of course. That's cool. You know, they come by and they watch the videos and they leave helpful comments and things whenever I answer ask dumb questions. Even though there's like a Q&A that the translator does. Actually, it's either the translator or the actual author themselves, but the translator translated them. That's kind of a possibility. I'm not certain, and I might ask this at some point, because I never actually read the Q&As, and it doesn't matter, but it could be, because it's a web novel, it could be that the author took in questions and did answers, or the translator took in questions and did answers. It's like, I don't know, I feel like the author would have more coherent answers regarding his own story than the translator would, but would an author actually go through and work on that? I think it's the translator answering questions, but again, I'm not certain because I don't care to look at the Q&As, but I don't know. Was that for Was there a little time where we had 4 bursts at once? That doesn't happen very often. I think that happened. They didn't all happen immediately at the same time, but I think there was a little period where oh shit, that was dumb. Where yeah, they were all going on at the same time. But goodness gracious. What did I do today? Nothing. I read a lot. Well, I went to the dentist, actually. I went to the dentist today, and that was interesting. She said I had very pretty teeth, I guess. I don't take good care of them, because I don't brush them very often. Once a year, pretty much. Like, I don't know. My teeth aren't... Like, they aren't bad. They're a little raggedy, but I had braces, so they're kind of straight. They're just a little yellow. But I'm just kind of fine with it. I've never been one to give a shit about personal hygiene. And, really, like... every so often, I will lower your opinion of me. That is a fact. It will happen. Be it... just me randomly saying something, or me intentionally and obviously saying something that's not good. But no, it's true. I shower like twice a week and I don't brush my teeth. Good thing you don't have to look at nor smell me. You get to listen to my beautiful voice. And my voice is one of the things that I am most proud of. So, boom. There you go. I don't think I have been in Elemental Hall at all this event. No, I might have done it like once. I'm not sure. I don't... maybe that was the last event. I feel like I did it last event. Because I also didn't give a shit about the event last event. And I did it like once. And then I was just like, whatever. I don't know. There could be a few reasons for the decline in viewership. And that might be one of them. That I stopped stopped caring about the events as much. I mean, that's how it started, really. Fucking, like, very, very first episode, I literally said, don't give a shit about the event. Like, that's a quote. That's a quote from that episode. I just, like, said, don't give a shit about the event, like, offhandedly, just as a general thing, because at that time, I wasn't at a level where, like, trying to do the event well was a good idea at all. But then somebody gave me money and was like, do the event, and I was like, okay, and then from then on, I had, tried to do the event really well. And right now, I'm not doing that. But, I don't know. My Wii U was having problems earlier, and it's, like, stressing me out, because I'm like, I don't want this thing to, go bad, because it's the thing that I use most in life. Because I like watching shit on my Wii U. That's what I do all day. And it was, I think it was overheating, but it would crash, and it would not turn on. Whenever, like, it would crash, and then it would have a blinking red light on the console, and the buttons wouldn't do anything, so I would have to unplug it and plug it back in. And, I don't know, I tried to look into it, and then I stopped caring, and I was just like, it's probably overheating, because it's really hot, and I had some things stacked on top of it, and, so I took those things off, and I unplugged it for, like, an hour or so. No, a few hours, actually. I think probably, like, 2 hours, because I actually had it unplugged when I went to the dentist. But then I took the things off of it and stuff like that, so it's probably fine now. But I think just the room, because the room is so hot. The room I'm in is just a fucking furnace. It gets really hot, because I got these two big windows, and the cooling system doesn't reach me very well. Like, if I didn't have the overhead fan that I have, I would be fucking dead. I would literally not be in this room. I would refuse to sleep in this room. It would get so hot. If, like, my fan is always on 24/7. Always on. I can't not have the fan on. If I leave the fan off, it would just get too hot, and I'll just, like, no. So I always have it on lowest. Like, even when I'm sleeping, the fan is on low. If I leave the fan off when I'm sleeping, I will wake up soaked in sweat. But, yeah, I just, like, looked over at my fan, and then looked down at my bed, and looked at my cat for a few seconds, and just had to look, because, she's sleeping, she's cute. Definitely a cat person now. Don't give a shit about dogs. Dogs are rowdy, and I used to like dogs, and I still do like dogs. But I'm not a very energetic person. I like to just chill, and cats are very chill. Cats chill, you know? Cats just fucking chill. They lay there, and they just do nothing all day, and it's great. And I admire that, and I appreciate that, and I like that a lot about cats. And older dogs, and there are some dogs that are lazy that'll just lay and chill, and I like those. I like dogs that'll just lay and chill with you, but hyperactive dogs who want to run around and do shit, no. Fuck that. You don't need exercise, you're a dog. No, exercise is pretty important for dogs. Cats, on the other hand, don't need exercise. I don't know. Cats, they have to, they're like, they when they sleep, they don't sleep. Cats, because they can't fall into a deep sleep, they have to sleep constantly. A fucking train, by the way. Yeah, cats will, like, fall into a light sleep all the time, pretty much. They have to rest a lot more because they're always on the alert. Because, like, a lion and shit, where they come from, a lion has to be always on the alert, because he's stalking his prey and shit. So he's resting, and they rest a lot, but they can get energetic when they need to be, but they're usually not. Like, they walk around, and they're not, like, even a cat will always be awake. A cat will not just be, like, in a dead sleep. You will never see a cat in a dead sleep unless you forced it to be awake for a really long time, which is cruel, and don't do that. So yeah, cats will, that's how a cat works, right, Tiger? Yeah. But, even if it looks like they're sleeping, if you poke them, they're awake. They have to be awake at all times. It's just how their chemistry works. But yeah. I don't know. I actually started this episode a little bit late because I was trying to give Mike time, because I messaged him earlier, and the reason I thought he didn't upload it was because I messaged him earlier and I said, give me an update, and he said, I'm not at my dorm, and I was just like, have you been at your dorm all day? Did you do the thing? The message I sent was, did you do anything? Obviously in regards to the video, and then he said he had done what he said he would do, but now it is completely up to the internet at his campus, which is apparently terrible. So we'll see what happens. Again, if the video is up, the video is up. If the video isn't up, then well, it's not up, and you'll have to wait like the rest of us. I personally want to watch it because I just want to see it from his perspective. So yeah, I think you should want to watch it as well, because I thought it was pretty funny. Just fucking goodness, right, Tiger? I should be doing this event because I want a summer snow, because unleashers are cool and I need like more of them. Really, I need a good buffer, but the best buffers are either the really high rank rewards or the ones that you summon. Like fucking Nadeshko over here was a summon, and she's not perfect by any means. She's not perfect, but she's the best one we got until we level or awaken Alchemist. Oh my god, how could I not remember her name? What the hell is wrong with me? No, until we awaken Alchemist, yeah, Nadeshko is our best. And right now we are not doing 9s. There we go. I was gonna say we weren't doing 9s because one of Lubu's buffs was immediately fielded, which was dumb and annoying, but fucking... See, this is when we flee. I was talking about this before, but if you field it after you've done as many buffs as you can, you fucking flee. Not gonna waste my time on that shit. It's like, no. No. It's something I've done before. You just, you know... You need to talk about things or whatever. I don't know. Come on with that shit. Fucking... She's really pretty. I like her a lot. I like the drunken one. But she's annoying... because she's like the one, she has the fucking, that's nullify. Just like, I feel like that's the only time I've ever seen a legendary with a nullify. Well then it's not the legendary herself, but the legendary's servant with a nullify. Like that's never happened before. For me at least. I haven't been playing this game forever, but I don't know. Yeah. Still kind of upset that I can't put up the, that I might not be able to put up the other thing, or that I haven't done it yet. Again, I could go check and do that now, but I don't know. I will, in a second, after I get Mike's YouTube. He could have fucking checked his YouTube on his own. If it uploaded, then it's on YouTube. And he could have been like, oh yeah, it's up. And then I could be like, sweet. And I fucking do the thing or whatever. But no, he's busy doing college life and shit, so he's not gonna worry about none of that garbage. I hate using the freezes before buff, but I also don't. If that's gonna give me, that's probably gonna give me a buff. Yeah, it would have been optimal if I could have done buff before freeze. But you know what? I'm gonna go for the luck shot here. Okay, that was dumb. I had a 1 in 3rd chance, and I still went for it like an idiot. I was going to go for another buff, because right now I don't think we have... Yeah, we have nothing left. If I got the buff, then I could have been able to kill the servants with the freezes, but I have to waste 2 turns killing them off. But we'll be fine. Also, we only got 1 buff, so she's not gonna do much. Nobody's doing anything. Get the fuck out of here. Kill her with the 4th challenge. 4 is kind of an average for me. It's probably 5. An overall average would be like 40 still, because, well, no, it would be less than that. But when I first started to actually try to take them out, it would take me like 25 or so. It was like a minimal. And now, like, the lowest I've gotten would be 2. I don't think I've ever done it in 1. Also, going for that fucking luck shot again right there. It's risky to do it like that, but it's more advantageous in the long run because killing the servants with the freezes is very efficient. Because it, I'm not going to do it twice. I'm also waiting for a thing. I wanted one of them to, okay, it'll be fine then. I wanted one of them to burst, because that was the last activation. And there's that burst I was talking about. If one of them burst, then we could use the skill, and we could hope for, Arpa to give her thing to Nadeshko and then get another buff. Which sometimes happens, because if I get 2 buffs, then, if I get, like, the second buff after they've used all their skills, then, like, it won't kill the servants. There is, like, they do just enough damage with if you get, like, every skill besides the buff. Or if you get buff first, and then you get, what would it be? It would be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7, of the hits, then it works perfectly and kills the servants. But if you get like 1 buff and then 6 of the freeze hits, then they're almost dead. And then you get a second buff, you fucked, because you don't kill them and you still have to use the 2. But second buff is good if it happens before you run out of freezes, because you're almost guaranteed killing easy with the freezes, and you're also gonna do a lot more damage with an awakened with the awakened cap. And I wasn't sure whether or not we had bursted before in that last attempt or last fight or whatever, but I don't know. Trying to think where we are, because I remember we totally started this episode late, so I'm trying to figure how long it's been. I think we're about ready to end it off. Hopefully I can release the other one, and you would have already like seen that, and everything's good. If not, then we'll wait. I guess it'll happen tomorrow. It's really annoying because I completely missed last week's and didn't even do it over the weekend, because it wasn't till like Monday when I noticed that I didn't do a fucking one and done. And there is an audience for those, believe it or not. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But hello. Yeah, I did it. I know I did it. That's what I was trying to do. Oh shit. Right, yeah, be on the lookout for fun things or something. Take care of yourself as well, of course, always.